welcome to Core Connect, our Pilates class. We're going to start on our backs. Get nice and comfortable. I always forget I'm supposed to go this direction. It just works a little better. All right, get nice and comfortable. Take a couple breaths. We're going to dive right into these so that these videos are a little shorter, easier to upload. So on an inhale, reach those arms up overhead, stretch out nice and long. Exhale, press your arms down alongside you. Push your low back into the mat. Inhale, let those arms go up. Let that low back lift away from the mat. As you exhale, arms down by your sides, press your low back down. Inhale, take those arms all the way back up overhead. Exhale, arms down by your sides, low back into the mat. Two more like this. Really use your breath. Last one, inhale, take those arms up. Exhale, push that low back into the mat and then hold it here. Bend the knees, walk the feet in. It'll be a little bit easier. Really push your low back into the mat. You should feel that connection. You'll feel those low abdominal muscles get super tight contracted. Release the press into the mat. And then push that low back down. Really try to crush the mat with your low back. And then relax. One more time. I really want you to feel that connection. Push that low back down. You'll kind of feel your tailbone curl up a little bit. And then release. Draw both knees up into the chest. Maybe make a little movement, a little side to side. And then we're going to take those legs up into a tabletop position. Keep your arms alongside you. Palm stays down by those hips. Bring your chin to your chest. Just lift your head up. And then let it come back down. Chin to chest. Lift your head up off of the mat. And then bring it back down. One more. Chin to chest. Lift the head up. And then relax it down. Take your chin over your right shoulder. And then over the left. Over to the right. Last time to the left. Come back through center. Chin to chest. Lift the head. Start to lift your shoulders up. And then gently lower the shoulders and then the head. Chin to chest, look at your belly button. As you curl up, shoulders come up. And then release back down. This time, chin to chest with the head. The shoulders come all the way up. Start to pump your arms for the 100. Reach long through the fingertips. Pull your navel toward your spine. Keep those shoulders lifted. You can keep the legs there or take them straight up toward the ceiling. Try to find your Pilates stance so the heels are together. Balls of the feet are slightly apart. There's about a fist width in between the balls of those feet. Toes stay relaxed. You can stay right here. If you want to challenge yourself, start to take those legs out a little ways. Keep pulling your navel to your spine. Keep looking into your belly button. Pull those shoulders down away from the ears. Reach through your fingertips. We're really warming up those abdominal muscles. Breathe. Zip up the legs. Squeeze the heels. Squeeze those inner thighs. Keep reaching. This is 100. We're doing 100 pumps with those arms. Pull your navel to your spine. Maybe curl up a little higher for the last few. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend those knees. Relax down. Rock side to side a couple of times. Bring your heels onto the mat. Slide your legs long for the roll up. Take your arms straight up toward the ceiling. Flex back those feet. Chin to chest. Start to roll up. All the way up, come up and over, find a C curve in the spine, and then slowly back, press your hips down. Press your low back, middle back, upper back, shoulders to the mat. Maybe take the feet a little bit wider. Press into those heels, curl up, come up and over, round the spine, and then slowly back down, one vertebrae at a time. If this isn't working for you, please bend those knees. Come up, grab onto those legs. Help yourself up, find that round, and then slowly back down. Maybe grab those legs on the way down again. This is a huge movement. So take care of your low back by modifying if you need to. You're still getting an incredible amount of core work with those knees bent. So in Pilates class, you can kind of continue without me. I'm going to keep talking us through it as much as possible. It's really hard to talk and do Pilates at the same time. But we're going to try it out. Just do one more. I'm going to demo the full move one last time. Coming up, curling up and over. That C curve in the spine. Navel to the spine, coming down. Slow. Use those abdominal muscles. And then relax your arms alongside you. Take a breath. Good, and then we're going to take the arms back up, chin to chest, roll up into a seat. Plant your palms by your hips, scoot your hips up towards your heels for rolling like a ball. Make a little circle with your arms around your feet. And then we're just going to roll back to come up. Right onto those sits bones. Roll back to come up. Keep looking in. Keep those shoulders down. The tighter your knees are towards your torso, the harder this is going to be. So notice if you're using momentum. Sometimes we do this in my yoga class too, so a lot of you are probably used to it. Try not to use momentum. You're really relying on that core strength to come up onto those sits bones. Keep looking in, shoulders down. Breathe. Find that balance point on those sits bones. If this is too much for you, or maybe you have some low back complications, you can absolutely stay right here. This is a lot of work too, just floating on those sits bones. Maybe do a couple more if you're rolling. Really pulling that navel to the spine. This time, come all the way up. This is your challenge point, so you can absolutely stay right here. This is an awesome place to be. Maybe you can let go of those legs. Find your breath. Keep pulling your navel to your spine. Keep sitting up tall. Maybe you can take those legs up a little. Breathe. And then we're going to lower those feet. Take those hands back. Slide back. And we're going to roll all the way down onto our backs. Arms alongside you, palms face down. Bend both knees. Take them straight up toward the ceiling. Find your Pilates stance again. So heels together, toes slightly apart. Keeping those legs one solid leg. We're going to circle to the right, down, to the left, and center. And reverse. And center, reverse. So you're reversing each time. Notice how small my movement is. Sometimes the smaller, the better, because you can really control what those legs are doing. For some of you with tighter hamstrings, it might be hard to get those legs straight up. Maybe your legs are out here, which is already a bigger challenge. Keep pulling your navel to your spine. Keep trying to get those legs zipped up. Really using those low abdominal muscles to move the legs. Continue reversing each time. You're probably feeling a little fire in the belly, maybe in those legs too. Keep those legs zipped up, heels together. Toes slightly apart. One more time in each direction. Just make sure you're nice and even on both sides. And then bend those knees. We're going to send the left leg low. Bend the right knee and bring your right hand to the outside of your right ankle. Left hand to the knee. Curl up. Look into your belly button. And then we're going to switch those legs. And switch. And switch. Shoulders stay down. Elbows stay wide. Keep curling up. So the more you curl up, the more those abdominal muscles have to work. Shoulders down, elbows wide. Keep pulling that bent leg in, extending through that straight leg. Really work through your center here. One more on each side. And then draw both knees in. Take your arms and legs long. Pulling at the ankles. And take it up. And pull in. Draw your navel to your spine. Can you curl up a little more? Can you look into your belly button a little more? Shoulders stay down when you pull in. Elbows wide. Breathe. We're just going to do a couple more here. Last one. Take it long. Hold it. And draw it in. Relax your head down. Rock side to side a couple of times. And then we've got a few more in this series. Take both legs straight up toward the ceiling. Grab onto your right leg, maybe down by the thigh if that's more comfortable for you. Try to straighten both legs. Just get a little bit of a stretch in that right leg. Having the left leg up is going to help you to be able to stretch. So maybe you can bring your hands up here. Get a little baby stretch here. You might even find a little shake in your leg. I definitely do. And then switch those legs. Let's get a stretch on that left side. Breathe. And we're going to move into our single straight leg pull. So curl up, look into the belly button. Some of your heads, necks might be a little tired. We're building a lot of strength here today. Straighten both legs. Grab onto that ankle. We're going to pull on the right, and then switch. Pull, and switch. Pull. So you're getting a little stretch. Keep looking into your belly button. That's going to help your neck. Elbows wide. Shoulders down. Find that double pull each time for a nice healthy stretch. Breathe. Pull your navel to your spine. Look in. One more on each side. Beautiful. Slide those hands behind the head. Keep that head up. Look into the belly button. Find your Pilates stance. Lower, lower, lower the legs. Scoop them back up. Lower, lower, lower. Scoop them back up. Keep those hips down. 2 more. Last one. Pull those legs up and then relax down into the mat. Take a little breath. So much work for those abdominal muscles. My back muscles are going to start to make farty sounds on my yoga mat, just so you guys know. Be ready for it. Yours might be too if you're starting to sweat a little bit. We're going to move into our glorified bicycles. Head up. Stack those hands behind your head. Bend that right knee, straighten the left. We're going to twist. Left elbow to the right knee. Look back for your right arm. And then switch. And switch. And switch. Curl up through center. Try to keep the shoulders up off of the mat. Keep looking back for that back elbow. Keep going, you guys. Elbow to knee. Elbow to knee. Look back for your back elbow. Keep twisting up. Sorry, this one's really hard for me to talk and do. Last one on each side. And then bend both knees in. Relax your head down. Take those legs straight up toward the ceiling. There's about 6 inches between the feet. Take the arms up. We're going to pop straight up for spine stretch forward. Take your feet about your mat with distance. If you have a mat, flex those feet back, pull your belly in. We're just rounding up and over, navel to spine. And then inhale to stack back up to a seat. Exhale, round up and over, navel to spine. Inhale to stack it up, get taller. Exhale, round up and over. Inhale, stack up. Exhale, round up and over. Inhale, stack it up. Good, this time round up and over. Ground to the tops of the ankles. Walk those feet in for open leg rockers. So you're going to hang on to the tops of your feet, or tops of your ankles, excuse me, and then float up onto your sits bones. This might be enough for you right here. You can absolutely stay right here. Otherwise, we're going to start to straighten one leg. If this is your working angle, this is awesome. This is huge. This is a lot of work. If you can straighten that right leg, go ahead and do so. Maintain that strong spine, that navel to spine connection. Go ahead and bend that right knee back in. Take the left leg up. Maybe it's at a 90-degree angle today. Maybe it can come straight, just depending on your flexibility. But if you're coming straight and then your spine is here, forget it. Bend that knee. Get that spine up. Then start to work on the leg. Go ahead and bend that left knee. Now, of course, we're going to do both. If you can't straighten both legs, or you can have them nice and bent, whatever's working for you today, find your breath. Sit up a little taller. Good, zip up those legs, lower them down. We're going to roll onto our backs. Take your right arm, or actually let's take the, let's do the right arm, left knee. Roll onto your right side. We're going to do the side kick series. So scoot yourself to the back of your yoga mat. Plant your hand behind your head. So your head and neck are nice and long. Take the feet up to the top edge of your yoga mat. Left hand planted in front of your belly for a little stability. Take your left leg up. Lengthen out of your hip. And then kick, kick to the front. Kick, kick to the back. Kick, kick to the front. Kick, kick to the back. So notice that the hips are staying nice and heavy. We're really working on our adductor, abductor muscles in the side kick series. Also, those core muscles, you're always staying zipped up here so that just the leg is moving. One more to the front. Last one to the back. Line up those legs. Take your left leg straight up toward the ceiling and then lengthen as you lower. Point the toes, take it up. Flex the foot, reach through the heel on the way down. Take that leg straight up. Imagine you're pressing all the air out of a beach ball on the way down. So you're creating your own resistance on those inner thighs. This is our last one. Take it up. Lengthen as you lower. Do a little passe. Take the leg straight up. Bend the knee. Slide your foot down the inside of your thigh. Take that leg straight up. Bend the knee. Slide that foot down. 2 more. Take it up. Bend it in. Slide it long. Last one. Take it up. Bend. And slide that leg down. Now we're going to reverse. Take that leg up as high as you can. Straight to the ceiling. Reach through the heel, lengthen to lower. Slide it up. Straight to the ceiling. Lengthen to lower. Pull it in. Take it up. Lengthen. Squeeze the air out of that beach ball. Last 2. Take it up. And breathe. Good. Keep those hips quiet. Keep working through the legs. Good. Line up those legs. We're going to float that left leg above the right. Start to make little circles. 5, 6, 7, 8. Reverse. Try to brush those ankles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take that leg straight up to the ceiling. Bend the knee. We're going to kind of loop your hand in to grab the ankle and plant that foot in front of you. Take your right leg to the back of your yoga mat. So we're working on opening this left leg. My hip's a little tight, so hopefully you guys can do a little bit of a better job than me. But we're working on it. We're going to take that leg, that right leg, straight up to the ceiling, and then gently lower it down. Reach it up as high as you can, and then gently lower it down. So you're really working those inner thigh muscles. Try to keep the ankle flat. So if you have a little cup of tea, you can sit right on top of that ankle. You never spill the tea. Good. 1 more on the side. Beautiful. This time we're going to lift our legs straight up and then make wide sweeping circles. 3, 4, 5. Reverse. Keep lifting that leg through center. 3, 4, 5. Keep that leg lifted. Release that ankle. We're going to stack both legs. Keep them both up. Roll onto your belly. Stack your hands. Bring your forehead to your hands. And then we're just going to click those heels. Click the inner thighs. Nice and fast. So you're not slamming your legs together, just beating them. You're going to start to feel this in your glutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to roll onto the left side. So for sake of the video, I'm going to turn all the way around, but you can just roll onto your left side, or maybe you have to adjust so you can watch the video. Line up with the back of your mat. Left hand to the back of the head this time. Right hand's planted in front of you. We're going to bring the feet up to the top edge of the mat. So you have this little angle that's going to help you with your balance. Take that right leg, lift it up, lengthen out of the hip, and then kick to the front, and kick to the back. Notice that my hips aren't really moving. That left leg is doing a lot of stability work, so maybe flex that left foot a little more and press it down. Use that left leg to help you out here. Keep lengthening out of the hip as you kick. Last one to the front, last one to the back, and then line up those legs. Take that right leg straight up to the ceiling. Press through the heel on the way down. Take that right leg up, reach to the heel, squeeze the air out of the beach ball, take it up, and press down, create some resistance. Last 2, and reach. Last 1. Take it up and press those legs together. This time we're doing the passe. Take that leg straight up. Bend the knee in. Try to get that foot as high as you can on your inner thigh before you slide it long. Take it up. Bend it in. Slide it long. Good. And I'm literally just watching myself, but I like to imagine that I'm seeing you guys and I'm praising you for doing a really good job because this is a lot of work. So your last one. And we're going to reverse. Slide that leg up. Reach to the ceiling, press those legs together. Slide it up. Reach to the ceiling, press those legs together. And slide. Reach, press. Last 2. Really work those adductor muscles. So that's on the outside of your glute and your hip. Float that right leg above the left. Reach out. So kind of check out my hips here for a second. You can see when I reach that leg long, and then we're going to make those quick little circles. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Reverse. 8, 7, 6. Brush those ankles. 3, 2, 1. Take that leg straight up to the ceiling. Bend the knee. Thread your hand through to grab the outside of the ankle and then plant that foot in front of you. Take your left leg to the back edge of your mat. Try to open your hip. And then we're going to lift that left leg up as high as you can and gently lower it down. Lift, 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 and lower it down. Lift it up as high as you can and lower it. Let's do 2 more. Take it up. Keep opening that right knee. Don't forget about it. I definitely just did. Good. This time we're going to take that left leg up, make wide sweeping circles. 4, 5, reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep that leg lifted. We're going to take the right foot behind us, scooch onto our backs for teaser. So, left leg is straight. Notice where this right foot is according to your glute. You want that right foot way out away from you. It's going to make this a little bit easier, more attainable. Arms are up. Squeeze your knees together like you have a winning ticket in between those knees. Chin to chest, start to come up. Lift your shoulder blades up. You're going to hit that sweet shaky spot and then gently roll down. Chin to chest, lift up. If you're good right here, stay right here. Otherwise, we're going to come all the way up and then roll back. So find your edge. Maybe you're coming up halfway today. That's awesome. Maybe you're coming all the way up. Listen to your body. There's no need to push too much in these movements. This is huge. We're also saving the low back by not working above our level. Keep breathing. We're going to do 1 more on this side. I'm just going to do a little half here at the end. Hold it. Switch the legs. And then take it back. Arms stay at the same angle as that leg that's straight. Really squeeze those inner thighs and squeeze the knees. Keep curling up into that seat. Make sure you're breathing. Squeeze those inner thighs, squeeze those knees. Keep the shoulders down away from the ears. Last one. Come on up. And then we're going to take both legs out just for fun. Sharpen the V. Bend those knees in. And then roll all the way down. Take your right arm up. Well, actually, let's take the left arm up. Right knee. It doesn't really matter. I'm trying to do this for the video, but roll onto your belly. And then we're going to take the arms up. Relax those legs out away from you. Forehead is down. Start by just lifting your right arm up. And then gently lower it. Lift your left arm up. Lower it down. Think about lifting from your shoulder blade. Take the right arm up. Lower it down. Lift from your shoulder blade. Left arm up. Lower it down. Squeeze your glutes. Lift your right leg. And lower it. Squeeze your left glute. Lift the left leg. And lower it. Twice more on each side. Right leg up. And down. Left leg up. And down. Last time on each side. Right leg up. And down. Left leg up. And down. This time we're going to lift the right arm and the left leg. And take it down. Left arm, right leg. And down. And now we're going to start to swim. So we're going to lift the head, lift the arms, the legs, and then flutter the arms, flutter the legs. Keep looking down so that your neck, your cervical spine is in line with the rest of the spine. Swim, 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 swim. Now start to look up in between those hands. Keep using your glutes. Use your shoulders. One more time. Pause. Hold it. Slide the hands underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes. Heels together. We're going to press up into a plank position. Heels together. Reach forward through the crown of the head. Reach back through the feet. You can always lower the knees if you need to. One more breath here. We're going to roll onto our hip. I doubt that we're on the same side at this point. I'm on my left hip. Bring your right hand to your ankles. Take your left arm right up by your ears. Sit up nice and tall. Reach up and over to the right. Inhale, come through center. Tee the arms. Plant your left hand down. Come onto your forearm. Reach to the left through the right hand. Inhale, come back up for center. Tee those arms. Right hand to the ankles. Left arm reaches up and over. And then come back through center. Tee those arms. Plant your left hand down. Left forearm down. Reach through those right fingertips. Press that right hip down. Come back up through center. Right hand to the ankles. Left hand to the ankles. Twist over that right shoulder. And then take those arms out. This is a little challenge point. You'll come up onto the shins. Shift onto your opposite hip. Hopefully your right hip. Left hand to the ankles. It's okay if you're on the other side. Right arm up by the ear. Reach up and over to the left. And come through center. Tee those arms. Plant your right hand down. Right forearm down. Reach through those left fingertips. And back through center. Left hand to the ankles. Reach up and over to the left. And back through center. This is just a nice little kind of cool down stretch. And back through center. Last one. Reach up and over. Right hand comes to the ankles. Find that twist. Good. Challenge plank. We like to switch to the other side again. And then we're going to come on up to standing for the end of our practice. Heels together, toes slightly apart. So you're in that Pilates stance. I'm going to face you for a second so you can see what it looks like. So there's about a fist in between my big toe mounds. Heels together, toes slightly apart. Take the arms up to where the wall meets the ceiling. Chin to chest, look at your belly. Start to curl down one vertebrae at a time. You're rounding down. I'm going to plant the hands on the mat 6 inches in front of the toes. Bend the knees a lot if you need to. We're getting this nice forward fold. If you don't need to bend the knees, don't bend the knees. If you do, do it. Breathe for a moment. And then in 3 steps, we're going to walk the hands out into plank. We still have our Pilates stance in our feet. And we're going to do 3 push-ups. Try to keep the elbows in. If you need to drop to your knees, please do. Lift the hips, walk the hands back in 3. Chin to chest, arms with those ears. Start to roll up one vertebrae at a time until the fingertips meet the point where the wall meets the ceiling. And again, chin to chest, look at your belly button, start to curl down. Round into your forward fold. In 3 steps, 1, 2, 3. You're in plank for your next 3 push-ups. Lift those hips. Walk those hands back. 1, 2, 3. Hang heavy. Arms with those ears. Come all the way up one vertebrae at a time. And that is your Core Connect Pilates class for the day. Thank you for joining.